but I'm in the matrix. I like to slow
Just
and be in the
stand,
matrix, like when
baby.
it's going so fast that you can just slow it down and just be able to just gain control of everything that's going around you because it's happening so quick. And I just want to be able to get my full potential off all my sponsorships, all my partnerships,
Right.
from every tour, every.
What's good, y'all? I want to tap into more just documenting my journey and what I want to talk about. So, like, looking for things in spirituality or self-development or even fashion and just trying to find the perfect keywords. And it's just like, that puts me in a mood of like not wanting to be creative. Like, I feel like it drains my creativity because I feel like if I can't find that perfect topic that's not only I want to talk about, but it's trending and it has the perfect amount of keywords, I just feel like not doing anything. And that brings me to this video. And why I slowed down making YouTube videos was just because I think it's a mix of a lot of things. I felt a little, I won't lie, I felt a little discouraged because you put an effort into videos but you're not getting views. But I also knew that I also was struggling with like getting my point across and just becoming more concise, and I think I've been doing a better job of that and I'm proud of myself for it. It's just been a whole bunch of things that I think all trickles down to just self-doubt and just over analyzing and wanting it to be perfect when it comes out and wanting to say the right things the right way and just putting all this pressure on yourself or on myself for no reason. Even now, I have on my agenda today to film a YouTube video and film some TikToks or whatever. To speak more on that, I do have ideas outside of that, and I think I'm just gonna trust myself. No, I know I am gonna trust myself more when it comes to that. Not even wanting to, feeling like I have to do what's trending or whatever. Because you know, when you're watching these YouTube videos on how to grow on YouTube or people explaining their experiences, they always preach about one niche. You always hear that nobody knows you, so nobody cares or whatever, which is true. You know, everybody's living their own life, but at the same time, I think I kind of disagree with that in a sense of like, I want to make what I want to make, and if nobody's watching, then that's cool. At least I felt good about what I put out because I just love creating. Like, you feel me? Like, that's my space. That's where I feel like I flourish in. And I've been on YouTube for years, like around when it first started. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I've been on YouTube watching videos. I went from like watching montages from video games, you feel me? I tried to make that, you feel me? So I've been trying to tap into and step into this YouTube space as a creator for a while. In this video, I just want to make clear that if you want to start YouTube or you want to start anything, you can't go based upon anybody else's journey, even if the mass majority has had some level of success in a specific area. That might not be your path. You get what I'm saying? So I know me, I would have never started YouTube if I decided to just stick to one thing. I can't stick to one thing. That's not how I'm built. You get what I'm saying? Like, I might go through a week where I want to talk about fashion, 2 weeks, or a month where I want to talk about fashion. Then I might go to a week where I want to talk about spirituality or self-development. Then I might go through another period like where 4 days I want to talk about inspiring the world. And then the next day, the next month, I might just want to talk about vacationing. You get what I'm saying? Like, or music. There's so many layers to me. So I would be doing myself a disservice if I just kept highlighting one. And yes, I do get like, you know, highlighting one and then taking one thing that's the most successful that you do and putting like doubling down and everything on that. But even on that aspect, for me, I can't just do it for the sake of that's what everybody else is doing or that's what helps people to be the most successful. And I know it might sound crazy because it's like, bro, if that's working for you, you should do it. And of course I'm gonna learn what's working and what's not working, you know, for me. But ultimately I have to feel good at what I'm doing. You feel me? Like, good with what I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can't just do something because it's trending. I can't just do something because I know a lot of people are gonna come to this. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, it might not seem like it now, but I did have a channel before monetized, and I kind of mastered how to basically get your channel monetized and everything. I know how YouTube works. Now I'm just trying to figure out my place on the platform. So it's a little bit different. My growth is going to look a little bit different than if I was helping somebody with somebody that was just doing fitness or somebody that was just doing music. Obviously, when you are targeting one specific thing, it is a lot easier, but I'm not that type of person, so I can't go that route. That route is not for me. You get what I'm saying? My route is not linear. It's not one thing. It's not this. Like, it's gonna be kind of all over the place. But because I feel we're all multifaceted, we just, maybe all of us aren't tapped into all, like, everything we might love, or know everything we love doing, or what our purpose is and stuff like that. If we haven't, inspire the world, inspire this world, like inspire everybody, anybody watching, to just follow your dreams. I think it's that simple for me. Like, I just want to do what it is I love, and eventually be in a situation where I could just do it in a bigger way. And I know that that's coming for me. I'm okay with the journey and where I'm at now. I just want to make sure that I'm always taking steps forward. You get what I'm saying? Like, even though I didn't know what I wanted to do today, this video feels a lot better than me expressing like, yo, I don't know what I want to do. You get what I'm saying? And I didn't want to just post something to post, like look up a video about fashion or anything. If I was gonna post something, like, it from now on, it gotta like just come from like within. Like, it just gotta feel organic. And this is the best feeling I always have, just talking to y'all, whoever's watching, or even just getting these things out, because this is something I would normally do, just not on camera. And I'm feeling more comfortable and organic to like just be able to, I guess, get out any sort of, I don't know, negative emotions, positive emotions, just get whatever's inside of me out, instead of keeping it in and harboring those feelings or those thoughts. I always feel a lot better when I'm able to express those. I know this video is all over the place. I guess where I'll say I'm at in my journey, tapping into the unknown. You get what I'm saying? I'm being more comfortable not being in control of my life, if that makes sense, in a positive way. Because I've always been like, oh, I need to, you feel me, this is what I gotta do. Just trying to be hands-on in curating every aspect of my life. And sometimes you just have to let go. You get what I'm saying? Like, understand that what is meant for you is meant for you. You get what I'm saying? So I know now that what I'm trying to create and what I'm trying to do is impact the world in a positive way and inspire people to do the same. It's that simple. Like, my purpose is that simple. Live in love, live in light, inspire people to be who they truly are, like, in and out, And also, I'm practicing unconditional love, bro. I'm going all over the place. I'll leave this video here. I hope if you watch this far along, I hope that you take from this video, don't wait to start anything, whether it be YouTube, a dream job you have, a career, or walking in your purpose. Don't wait for anything. Because I've been quick to be like, oh, when I'm at this level, I'll start doing this, and this for myself. Or when I'm at that level, I'll start doing this, and this. That only happens if you start walking in that purpose, or you start taking steps in that journey. You get what I'm saying? And you don't have to understand how or when or why or where, etc. You don't have to understand these things. Just on how you're going to achieve these goals, and just adapt as you go along. You get what I'm saying? So just love yourself, walk in your purpose. Whatever it is you want to do. Granted, there are examples out there to shorten your learning curve, but take everything with a grain of salt, because only you know you, and I can't tell you the best way to live your life, and you can't tell me the best way to live my life, because it's all about perspective. You're looking through your lens. You could never look through my lens. You might be able to understand based off what I share, or your intuition, or whatever the case may be, but you'll never understand that because you're just not walking in my shoes. So just remember that too when you see people. I'll be more compassionate and do what it is what you love. I guess what you can expect from my channel, me being me 100% the way through. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to talk about things that I want to talk about. Obviously, I'll probably put my own spin on some things that are trending, whether it be in fashion or certain topics that people are talking about when it comes to self-development, things that I'm passionate about. Like, obviously, I'll tap into those, but for the majority, it's just going to be me figuring out my life, figuring out my journey, just trying to be authentically me all the time, leading with passion. Just be curious. You get what I'm saying? Like, I want to learn about everything. I want to travel different places, experience people's cultures, just see how everybody else looks at the world, and gain a broader knowledge and understanding, so I could then put that back out there to more people and be able to help them find their journey. You get what I'm saying? Like, for example, you ever watched whether it be a motivational speaker or somebody you idolize or somebody that inspires you, and you ever just had like an aha moment? Like, there's been times where I've been either reading books or I'm just gaining knowledge, and then I might have watched an interview that I already watched like 20,000 times, and then I hear something I didn't before, or like I just got an understanding of something I didn't before, or maybe even an idea. Like, I'm pretty sure we've all had those moments. I'm just trying to always live in that. You get what I'm saying? Like, if that makes sense. Like, just being a constant learner of the game. Like, within me working on myself, I'm starting to figure all of this out. That's the biggest thing I want to be able to provide for other people. I guess just all of us learning together. That's my biggest purpose. That's what I feel like I just want to do, is just inspire people and just leave the world in a better place than it once was, and help that person that was me when I was younger. Just not having nobody, no role models, I guess you could say, around me, really. Seeing violence all the time, like in different forms. Like, it's just not knowing who to go to, like going through certain changes, not knowing who you could, not having people to express that to. So I'm trying to be that person that I needed when I was a child. And I watched some video that explained that they basically said, to paraphrase, was like, yo, you tend to become the person you needed as a child. And that shit is crazy, because when I heard that, it was something like that. I was watching that video, it resonated with me, something crazy. I wish I could find it, but even if it's just one person impacts somebody's lives, turn it around. Like, you feel me? Like, if somebody comes across my video and they were contemplating, you know, just giving up on themselves, not feeling inspired by anything, you see, whether it be this video or any other video, even if it's not mine, and you just are able to get out of that space. Trust me, you're not alone. I've gone through several hurdles. I've had several different failures, but I've also had a lot of successes, and I'm trying to place my intent and all my energy on my successes versus everything that I failed at. You give me those as lessons, and I'll keep those with me for the rest of my life, because they put me in this position now. But I want to focus more on the healing aspect of my life and all the good things that happen, because we tend to forget. This video, don't know where it was going. Hopefully when I cut it up, it makes a lot more sense. But if you're down to see my journey and where I end up, all the cool shit, all the failures, all the successes, all the setbacks, you feel me? My overall growth in life, because I'm gonna always be growing. I'm not gonna stop. Follow along, bro. Subscribe. On everything, I'm at longlivekdot. So Instagram, I was about to say Instagram and social media. Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat if you want. I don't ever use my Snapchat, but I leave y'all with anything. Just be yourself. You feel me? Until the next one.